Good evening, I'm Alan Walker, and this is Echo News TV. Tonight, we bring you the latest on the catastrophic wildfires ravaging Los Angeles, where firefighters are locked in a desperate battle to contain a monster inferno that is now threatening some of the city's most exclusive neighborhoods. The Palisades Fire, the largest and deadliest of the blazes, has scorched nearly 23,000 acres, leaving devastation in its path and pushing emergency services to their limits. Here's the latest.
Firefighters are mounting an all-out assault on the Palisades Fire, which expanded by another 1,000 acres overnight, advancing dangerously close to Brentwood. This upscale neighborhood, home to high-profile figures like Arnold Schwarzenegger, NBA star LeBron James, and Disney CEO Bob Iger, has been placed under evacuation orders. Nearby, the Getty Center, a cultural treasure housing over 125,000 artworks, remains within the evacuation zone. While the building is currently undamaged, the threat is far from over. As firefighters confront these flames, mounting frustration over logistical failures has sparked outrage. Los Angeles Fire Chief Kristen Crowley expressed concerns over fire hydrants running dry and the city's lack of preparedness. "When a firefighter comes up to a hydrant, we expect there's going to be water," said Chief Crowley, who also criticized budget cuts that have left more than 100 fire engines out of service. Governor Gavin Newsom has ordered an investigation into these failures as political tensions mount. Nearby, the Getty Center, a cultural treasure housing over 125,000 artworks, remains within the evacuation zone. While the building is currently undamaged, the threat is far from over. Governor Newsom, facing mounting political pressure, has announced the deployment of an additional 1,680 National Guard troops to assist with firefighting efforts and enforce a strict curfew in evacuated areas to curb looting. Nearly 24 arrests have already been made for burglary, looting, and curfew violations. Nearby, the Getty Center, a cultural treasure housing over 125,000 artworks, remains within the evacuation zone. While the building is currently undamaged, the threat is far from over. To date, 153,000 residents are under mandatory evacuation orders, and another 166,000 are on high alert. The fires, fueled by gusty Santa Ana winds, have already claimed 11 lives, and authorities fear the death toll will rise as house-to-house searches continue with the aid of cadaver dogs. The scale of destruction is staggering. In Pacific Palisades, only 6 out of 60 homes survived the flames. Rick McGee, a local resident, described the devastation, saying, "Everything else is ash and rubble. All that remains of my house is a statue of the Virgin Mary." The infernos are so intense that even wheel alloys on cars have melted into puddles of liquid metal, underscoring the fire's ferocity. While firefighters have made modest progress, containing 11% of the Palisades fire and 15% of the second-largest blaze, the Eaton Fire, the situation remains dire. Experts warn that the worst may not be over, as the infamous Santa Ana winds are expected to intensify over the weekend, creating a perfect storm for these fires to spread further. As Los Angeles braces for another night of heartbreak and uncertainty, we'll continue to bring you updates on this unfolding tragedy. Our thoughts are with those affected and the brave firefighters risking their lives on the front lines. For Echo News TV, I'm Alan Walker. Stay safe and stay informed.